I have to get my keys so I can unlock it. But I have a interesting little video today. Just as a disclaimer, I wouldn't really fully consider it like a tutorial on how to or anything, because frankly I'm crazy and I'm learning how to do it as I go. Oh. Did I just get attacked by a fucking fly? But yeah, I wouldn't fully consider this a tutorial on how to do this, as I'm kind of learning how to do it as I go along. Also, these, we will be saying goodbye to the American flag wheels before long, because 4th of July is over. But, you know, I want to give them a proper goodbye before I peel them, and, well, we'll do that. And really honestly, it was a video that I wanted to make for 4th of July, but I had more important matters to attend to on the evening of 4th of July than the little video I was going to make with that. But anyway, let me go grab those keys and I'll be right back. So sorry about the grogginess in my voice there. Kind of just woke up from a, let's call it a nap. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's been kind of, just interesting, and, this is gonna get more interesting, when I do what I've got to do here. But, like I was saying, I wouldn't really consider this a tutorial, but what I'm going to be doing, you will at least maybe learn how to do something. And I've tried looking up videos. There's very limited videos out there on how to do this in the first place, so I'm going to be one of few. If you found my video, great. But this right here and this all right here, all of the brushed aluminum bits, maybe, hell, I didn't pay attention, maybe even these, but all the brushed aluminum bits, at the very least, is my goal. That I want to wrap. I want to wrap them. I want to pull this part out to make it easier on me. I don't know that I can actually do anything here along the dash as far as pulling it out, because really right here, this, see, that's all one solid piece right there. And so, like, even if I pulled that out, there's nothing really going to make that much easier. This is not the best choice, obviously. Okay. Just some cheap little aluminum tweezers. I am going to, I think. Yeah, that's definitely looser. So, something came loose. I am going to go find a flathead now and just go ham. Let's try this. It's not quite a flathead, but I think I can get in there with it. Yeah, there we go. Very, very carefully I cannot condone, like, basically what I'm saying is you can do this to your car, you can do this to your 2016 or whatever Challenger at your own risk. Don't blame me if something fucks up, because I am not claiming to be a professional at doing this shit by any means. Let's keep. It's kind of like one of those computer wires. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, there we go. It's that little button right there. Gotta push it and pull. And voila! That wire snaps loose. My sweat's everywhere because it's baking hot. So that's loose. You'll also see right here, all that's holding these in, this plate in. God, I'm gonna have to clean this thing up big time. Is these little plastic like snaps. That's not, you know, bad. It's just a thing. Is all. But that's what's holding those in, and that's what I'm trying to snap loose up here. But for some reason, the top ones are being stubborn and kind of keep one or the other keeps popping back into place. So at least I know they're not broke yet. Once I get that loose, there's probably going to be like some little wires and shit to disconnect for the radio and the AC and all that good shit. Gonna have to make sure that I don't screw up any of that. There's a little tree. He does not work right now. This is interesting. Like I said, learning experience for me. Just, hey, this gives you an idea what you will have to go through. And you can learn from me, if nothing else, at least, what to not do. Okay, so now the shift knob, when you're taking it off, it looks like it's technically a star key to take that out, but if you don't, as you more than likely don't, have a star key, an Allen wrench will fit in. Specifically, the seems to fit right in there, but it looks like from the factory, this goddamn thing, as it should be, honestly, is on there very tightly. So I'm going to need some sort of leverage, I think, to mechanical leverage to loosen that thing. Ah, fuck! Don't lose your Allen keys down in your shifter either. And that's how it comes right off, just like that. And your whole boot and everything. Now I suggest maybe loosely putting the screw back in the hole, so that way you can keep easier track of it without wondering, where did I put that at? Wherever you put your shifter knob. Now this whole thing, it's still a pain in the ass though. I still have not been able to move it from there, and I don't know what's holding it. Alright, so guys, just know that was in the way. That entirely was what was in the way. Now it's just one singular wire to pop loose, and it's good. So it's another one of these deals where you just depress the button and pull it loose. There you go. So we need to remember, at least I know I need to remember these steps for when I put all this shit back in. Basically, this will be the last thing that plugs back in. That's to my auto shift.
That's the first one.
I guess while I'm trying to squish this out, came out all kinds of wrong. But while I'm trying to get these out, I can tell you all a tale. that happened to me this very short work week. And that is, on the way home from work, I was at this intersection. This is obviously late at night. I get off at night time, so about 11 o'clock. I'm at this intersection, and this car is coming off of its. I hope they were. I don't have much faith in that, but they were coming off of. They were coming off of their, turning lane, and they were merging into oncoming traffic right here beside me, in the turning lane that was right over here. They came within, it had to be, at least within a foot of my car.
No.
Within at least a foot of hitting it.
I'll say an inch. They were this
They
far.
were really close. They were really close. I don't know if it was as close as an inch. It looks a lot closer when you're in the car than it actually is. But it was at least a foot away from me, I would say. They were really close, and but what makes it even worse is the fact they were merging off into an oncoming lane. Like, this is a turn lane for that way. And they merged off into it. They almost careened into us and the fucking people behind us, and they kept going though. They didn't hit us, obviously, otherwise this would be a very different video. But I don't know. I don't know what it was. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they were obviously drunk," and that would be usually my first thing I would say. They had to be a bunch of drunk little. They obviously, like, usually I would say they were obviously drunk, but this case, I feel like it was more or less a stupid stunt that they were trying to pull. Maybe some challenge or dare type thing. I don't think it was necessarily that they were flat ass drunk. By the way, there's your trim piece, voila. But I don't think that it was necessarily that they were flat ass drunk this time. Because like I said, they recontained the car too fucking good for a drunk person. If they were drunk, I think they would have. So yeah, I keep having a bunch of weird things happen to me. It's a hell of an adventure going on. I don't know. I just want more good things. Anyway, I'm gonna go wrap this thing and stop sitting here awkwardly in the chair. So, go with that. Okay, the first piece is done. This is what it looks like out in the sunlight. Now, yes, there are some rough edges. I kind of scratched my part up a little bit when I was cutting. I kind of did some stupid shit up in the corners, but I don't think that, it looks too bad for a self-done amateur job. I mean, it looks amateur if you especially look right down on it. You can see all the little flaws and stuff. At the same time, though, if you're just looking at it from a, perspective, a glance, look how that matches the car and stuff, too. It's so fucking good. It's gonna be so good. What are you doing? Before I peel that off, I'm gonna do a proper farewell to it. I already promised my audience that, and it's gonna happen, damn it. But I think it looks nice. And it's a lot better contrast in here than just all that boring brushed silver. Like, I like the brushed, you know, metal look and all, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of drab in here with just that and the blacks and the other grays and stuff, you know, especially when you got this color in the car. I mean, look at that. I think it's a nice contrast.
I think
Admittedly, this is a lot more janky than the center console in a lot of ways, kind of. But again, this isn't a tutorial, this isn't a how-to, this is me learning. This is me learning what to do and mostly what not to do when it comes to wrapping anything. For now, I say I'm just going to install this. I don't think I'm going to do a video of that. I mean, I have the lighting and stuff, I guess, but I'm kind of worn out. Don't really feel like filming much more right now. So I'm just going to install this. And I say to you all that all of my social media that you can follow for alerts when I go live, for videos such as this, they're down below. Hit that like button that's below and that subscribe button that's below. That helps me out. And of course, you can view all my other videos that I've made so far, and I will see you in the passenger seat next ride. Boom. I don't know why the AC is not working. I can't get the AC to turn on. Oh, look at all these bugs too. Look at all these friggin' sweat bees everywhere. There's 1, 2, there's like 3 up there. I think I'm pointing at it.
told you to
It's
multiply.
crazy. It's fucking crazy.